When I was younger, I used to be the loudest, most annoying kid you could ever imagine, okay? I used to speak and talk non-stop and cause trouble with my family, with my friends, everyone, all the fucking time. And let me tell you something, when I look back, I realized that as I grew and got older in this society that we live in, right? Society and experiences that you have that I had kicked that confidence out of me. It's like I went from being 100% confident to zero confidence at all. Yeah, it's weird when I look back on it. If I was trying to do this video 5 years ago, this wouldn't be possible. It's like I started off live with a bunch of confidence, lost it along the way, and then got it all back again. And you guys need to understand something. You see, as kids, we're in like our purest form of energy, vibration, and frequencies. And as we go through life and society and different experiences, obviously bad ones, right? It kicks the confidence out of us and we become shy, we become fearful, we become scared to say and do a lot of things because we're scared of how people think and how they're going to react. But I made this video to tell you guys that you need to get rid of that. You see, nowadays, I don't give a fuck about what people think. I don't care how people are going to react to things I say or do. I don't care. I couldn't care less. And do you know why? Because when I'm 80 years old and I'm just sat there thinking about life and all the crazy shit I've done, I'm not going to regret nothing I've said or done. That's how I imagine life. Yeah? When I've talked to old people, when I've spoken to them, you know, they always have regrets of things that they may have not said or done. And I've vowed to never be that guy, to have regrets of things I may have not said or done. Fuck that shit, yeah? I'm always gonna say and do the things I wanna say and do. So when it comes to building confidence and how I built my confidence back, I just started doing things in front of people. Number one, I'm making this video in the gym right now, yeah? I've stood up my phone and I'm filming this video right now talking to you guys. I don't care about what people think. There's a bunch of people around. You may not see them at this angle, but there are. I don't give a shit about what people say or think. I couldn't care less. So to build your confidence, you need to take yourself out of your comfort zone. You need to figure out what you're so comfortable saying and doing all the time. That environment, and you need to remove yourself out of it and put yourself in new shit. Because if you don't, yeah, how do you expect to grow realistically? If you don't do that, you're never gonna grow. You will never grow. Years will go by and you'll be thinking, what have I been doing with my life? I've been doing the same shit and it don't make sense. So understand this, yeah, confidence can start with the smallest of things. If you're so used to going to a coffee spot, right, because you know the staff, you know the people who go there on a regular, move to a different one that's bigger, that's more busy, and say hi to the people there. It starts with these little things you implement into your life. Our environment shapes us into who we are. A big part of it as well, not just some little thing. So please understand, yeah, if you want to build your confidence, you need to take yourself out of these environments that you're so used to, and you need to put yourself in new ones, and you need to force the pace. Because if you don't, I promise you, the years are gonna go by, you're gonna regret shit, and you're never gonna grow. Okay? Please understand this. And you can all do it, that's the thing. It's very possible. Listen, brother, when I was younger, I was troublesome. I was loud. I didn't give a fuck. And then as society went by, as I went through life, as I experienced bad shit, I became shy, I became fearful, yeah, I became scared. And then I thought, and got to a point where I thought, you know what, fuck that. I saw guys younger than me doing bigger things. You know, I saw guys my age doing bigger things. And the funny thing was, I knew I could lap them. And that's what pissed me off. So as soon as I started seeing that, and as soon as I started realizing that I've become this scared person, I said, fuck that shit, it's time to change. So I'm here to point this out to you guys. If you're trying to build your confidence, I recommend the things I've done. Move yourself into new environments. Force the pace to meet new people and connect with them. because relationships matter a lot in this life. Your network is your net worth, right? That is true to a big extent. And over time, as you keep repeating these things, you'll just become super confident. Another way I became confident was getting into sales, okay? Sales is so good because it teaches you about human persuasion, persuading humans to buy from you, yeah? So if you're doing that every single day, you're just gonna become a pro over time, really quick. You're gonna lap everybody. Sales played a big part in me becoming confident. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, doing that every single day, connecting with different races of people, male and female, easy. So if you want to build confidence, let me simplify it for you. The number one thing I did was take myself to new environments. When I tell you, I've done so many things by myself, you could not imagine. Yeah, I've traveled by myself, I've been clubbing by myself, even small things like the cinema, coffee shops, shisha lounges, all of these things I've done by myself on purpose to interact with people I don't even know. And doing that over time with the reps built my confidence back up. Now I couldn't give a fuck, bro. I could throw me anywhere. Throw me anywhere. I'll be confident enough to speak with people and build new connections. And then obviously getting into sales played a big part in that. So guys, if you want to build confidence, these things, if you implement them into your life every single day, you will become confident in no time. Yeah, any of you can do it. It's not impossible for no one. Some of you may like to say you're introverted, and I get that, but just because you're introverted, that doesn't mean necessarily you're shy and scared and fearful. You can be introverted and fearless. Please understand that, yeah? So if you want to build your confidence, I highly recommend you implement these things that I've done into your life, try them out, and see if they work for you, and come back to me. I guarantee you, you will build your confidence in no time. So guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All of my links are in the description and pinned comment below. And nevertheless, I'll see you next time, yeah? Have a good day, guys.